How can you make a shy girl become comfortable? Well, you don't do it by making her comfortable. It's not what you do. I actually got a great video on Patreon coming up. A dude sent me a message. It was so spot on, man. Let me look at it right now, honestly. Yo, so me and this girl been talking for a bit. We went on 4 dates, and I'm ready to fuck. And I think that she feels the same way. We were at a park one night, and we were making out, and I had told her that I wanted to eat her pussy. And I don't remember what she said, but I do remember she had told me she was trying to show me how freaky she is. And after that, I went home. Next day, I called her, and she said, so what's up with what you were talking about yesterday? And she had said that's how she been feeling. So I told her, I've been feeling the same type of way, so we got some things we got to do then. So I told her that I wanted to slide to her crib the next day, but it seemed like she didn't want me to slide to her crib or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought she was going to give me an immediate response to say yeah, but she was more like, I guess you can say hesitant. So I caught that and I said, we could do something else. I don't want to force anything. And she had told me, okay. And she feels like it should happen naturally. He said, I want your insight on that. I don't know if I was being too bold or thirsty. I don't know, to be honest. I've never fucked a girl, just meaning this guy's about to lose his virginity. So I don't know if it should just happen naturally at a link up or something we could talk about before. So after we were in communication still flirting like we've been doing the past 4 days, but nothing too crazy because I didn't want to hear her. I didn't want to make her uncomfortable. Red flag. We went on another date. We had a great time. We were making out a lot. She was very comfortable around me. Like, for example, we went to get some ice cream and she was feeding me her ice cream through her mouth. Anyways, after that, we had hopped on a call a couple days later. She had called me because she wanted to check up on me. On the call, she had told me that her mom was going on vacation to Mexico and the only people that's going to be at her house was her and her brother. Oh my God. I remember I got some ass like this. Oh my God. Not to Mexico, but I remember a girl went to Miami and she was like, oh my God. Alrighty. The moment she said that, we both knew. In my head, I think, you know what I was thinking. I wanted to slide to her crib to see where it goes. I was waiting on her to invite me, but she didn't do that. And I didn't want to make a move because I didn't want to make... Brother, I can't even stop reading it because I so much I want to say. I didn't want to make a move because, again, I didn't want to make her uncomfortable or force anything. Ever since she was like, I think it should happen naturally, it's been hard to tell what I've been thinking about or what I want to do. I want to tell her I'm ready to slide to her crib and go into details what's going to happen when I do, but again, it's just weird now because that whole thing is just holding me back. So I want to know a couple things. Was I being too bold, or is telling her or any other girl I would just want to just like that, I guess, bad or the wrong way to do it? I want to know if she was uncomfortable or exactly what she's feeling and how would I move on from. Yo, I'm telling you, this was so juicy, bro. I'm like, yo, you know how many people would benefit from this being like a video? It's so much to say. It's so much packed into that, man. And I just see, his lack of experience getting his way. You know, he's a virgin, whatever, right? Bro, y'all don't even dig, like, because I know a lot of guys have worries, like, oh, I don't want to make her uncomfortable, I don't want to be weird. It's so much wrapped into that. I mean, even the one part where he said, she didn't invite me yet. Like, brother, the invite was her telling you she has a free crib. That was the invite. Dummy. That was the alley-oop. You just didn't dunk it. As soon as the girl tells me she's bored, that's the invite right now. I'm setting up a link immediately. Yeah, he just don't recognize the link. Like, he don't recognize, he don't have the experience to recognize the subliminal shit. Like, oh my God, I'm bored. So, all right, I'm about to pull up. Tap. Or oh yeah, my mom, or her indirectly bringing something like that up. Like, oh yeah, my mom and I'm about to go on vacation and it's just going to be me and my brother home. Like, any man with a sliver of experience, just a tiny little drop of experience, would have caught that dunk. But he's scared. He moving from an energy of like, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to. So it's like, all right, his vision a little blurry. It's more worried about fear. It's more defensive. And that's not how you make somebody comfortable. You don't make somebody comfortable by being scared. You don't make somebody comfortable by being defensive, by being hesitant. It's actually what you assert that makes a person comfortable. It's actually how you lead and how you handle the situation that makes them comfortable. No, everything's okay. Listen, make yourself at home. You know, it's the shit that you do. It's the shit that you do that makes a person comfortable. And that, like, and I hate saying the word makes, because really all you're doing is allowing them to become comfortable. That's all. You're allowing them to become comfortable. But it's certain things you're doing, how you're talking to them, what you're talking to them about, that speeds that up or allows them to do it faster, gives them opportunities to. Stream set the vibe after heavy productive daily routine. Yeah, y'all can tell I'm on some like chill shit right now. Like I'm on some like chill, laid back shit. Do you understand a lot about yourself at 18, at 17? Oh, bro, I knew a lot about what I wanted. Bro, I'm in a similar situation right now. That's a common way to think. I know that. That's why I wanted to make the video public on the Patreon, bro. I have so much to say about that. When I read that, oh my God, I had so much to say. Because he also asked, what should I be doing in advance? She already consented that she wants to have sex with me, but she wants it to happen natural. Like, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. If only y'all knew, right? A woman may be on her mind, right? Like, okay, I do want to fuck him for whatever reason, or maybe let's say 9 times out of 10 is probably black or white. Like it's probably like I would, like yes I would or I would not. Like it's probably that black and white. Now it can get stronger than that, and it can be I would not could be I would never, and that's like ugh, like you're done. Like you turn it all the way off, or like that's my like whatever got you there. Then there's I would fuck him, like okay, and then there's I want to. I want him to. Like that's where it goes further up. So the consent part is just like an I would. But when you get to this is where your mouthpiece, you get to, talking your shit. This is where you get to flirt, and this is where you get to tell me, what you gonna do, This is how you position yourself. That I would, like I would do it. I like him, blah 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 too. I need him to come over tonight. I want to see him tomorrow. I want him. I gotta take an Uber or I'm over there. When you turn that I would to a I need it, it come from this, bro. It come from this. There's no way around it because women are very mental. Women are very mental. It's all up here, bro. The things they will do when up here is right or how it's supposed to be, the money they'll spend, the lengths they'll go through. My nigga, she'll walk through the snow, butt ass naked for the guy she wants if his house is 10 miles away. I'm obviously being extremely dramatic. But boy, I tell you, the things they do when it's right up there. How do I talk to girls if I'm shy? If you are over the age of 12, you should not be calling yourself shy anymore. Like that's just, it's a killer of all productivity in your life. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like you looking at like, oh, I can't talk to girls. I can't pick them up because I'm shy. Being shy is basically saying you allow fear to influence your decisions. And I don't give a fuck if it has to do with approaching. I don't give a fuck if it has to do with networking, getting a new job, taking a risk. That's a habit. Being influenced by how you feel is a habit. So whether shy is influenced by fear or anxiety is influenced by worry or bad decisions influenced by anger, you're creating a habit where your emotions control your decisions. That's a bad habit. Kill that habit. Shy is definitely a choice. Because remember, you will become who you choose to be. So every action you make is always creating yourself. You cannot feel closed into an identity. Even when you say something like that, I am shy. Well, why are you choosing to be shy? That's your choice, right then. You just claimed it right there. I am shy. You claimed it right there out loud. Verbally. And that means you identify with that shit. Why couldn't you say I am something else and then act it based on that? I am bold. Let me show you. Watch me walk over there to her. Like, in that moment, you choose to be whatever you claim is your identity, and you follow through with your actions. Your mind and your body cannot tell the difference because you start to convince yourself otherwise. That's what happens, and that's how it goes. So, what's good, Day? What's going on? If being brave isn't normal, then being shy isn't either. It's whatever you choose. It's such a powerful thing when you start really getting to the vibe of like, you know what, fuck all this claiming and I feel like this and I think, who am I choosing to be? Put that power back into your decision making. Only children over-identify with their emotions. That's not true. There are a lot of adults who do that. I mean, let's think about how easy it is to be distracted, how easy it is to, run from challenges and all this. It's just too easy. It's just too, especially if you could watch somebody else be successful all day in this device. You ain't got to work on your side quest. You could just go out there and be like this all day. Or a video game. I mean, just think about it, chat. Like I, as a ex gamer, I gotta call myself an ex gamer because I'm only playing the game if I'm doing that shit on stream. I'm getting paid. I damn near don't even want to give any excuses to it at all. Like yeah, I can't even sit here and say, "Oh, my free time is there, then I could play." Like, I don't even want to give it that excuse because what am I doing? What is it worth? You gonna have somebody hear me and say, "Man, it's all right just to relax doing this," and that's fine for them. But honestly, I thrive in consistent grinding. I thrive. I don't really thrive when I'm sitting here and my mind is twisting and turning left and right. That just feels counterproductive. Maybe it's the upbringing that made them that way. Yeah, but then they still losing their choice. They sound like a victim. It made me that way. So you're a victim, huh? Interesting. How do I make a good first impression when sliding in the DMs? Why are you trying to impress her, bro? Why are you trying to impress her? Say what you want to say and keep it pushing, man. I wouldn't even have time to think about my last shot. The next 7 already flying to the whatever court I threw it at. Oh man, come on, brother. Like lock in, bro. Cause using Mouthpiece when making a resume, of course. Cause that's your words. You're choosing to represent yourself. That's what a mouthpiece is. Positioning yourself with what you say. Typed, written, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So if I wanna know if going deep now why means finding meaning to whatever is said. What else could it mean? Like, I think some people just are not meant to understand. The game is not for everybody, bro. I have how many blind dates, e-dates, pineapple shows. I'm like, how many do I have out there? Like, if I don't like, it's one thing to say I talk and explain a lot, right? But if I literally show you what I'm talking about and represent it through my actions, what's so confusing? You need to go back to the drawing board, buddy. Like there's no other way for me to say it. You're not gonna hold the other class members back, bro. Cause it could get deep. It could get way deeper than that. And you still asking me what do deep not why I mean. That was like the cover of the book. That wasn't even chapter 1. You gotta catch up, bro. A lot of these questions already been answered. That's why I chat. I used to go through one by one, but when the question is not specific, that also doesn't help me either. Like when you ask such a basic version of the question, that you don't even help yourself. The better you understand the problems, the better you can get the easier you can get the answer. You have to think about the problem first. I don't understand what this means. Why not? You look like a real happy boy, Ty. I'm honestly I'm so feng shui, bro. I'm so zen. I'm so just, my happiness is very calm. I would ask Google what does she like to do for fun or a hobby, and I ask questions on like those 2 to 3 specific topics. It works perfectly. I don't know. It really doesn't come up in my conversations to ask her what she does for fun or a hobby. Like that's just me personally. But you might go deep with that. So I'm not going to sit here and say that topic is impossible to go deep with. I'm just saying, I don't think I ever have even asked that. Like, maybe on an E-day or a blind date or something. But I honestly like when a conversation may flow from something organic and it's like, I don't know. Even the only thing I can think of similar to that is like, where you from, what you doing here, what you blah, 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 while you out here. And like, shit like that, I guess. Why would you say game isn't for everyone? Because it's not. Does that disturb you? Does that hard, cold truth disturb you and make you uncomfortable? Do you have a shaking fears like, oh my God, it may not be for me? Well, prove me wrong then. I'm not explaining to you why I said what I said. I said what I said and I stand on it. It really is not for everyone. How do you find value in yourself other than your achievements and success? Well, find value in who you're choosing to be. Your achievements and success should represent that. That they're not like separate, but I don't stand on them. You know what I'm saying? All my achievements and success are representation of who I am and who I chose to be on any level. How do you think I could pull females if I'm ugly with skincare, athlete, and business owner? Who are you? All you did was tell me which things you do. Do you plan on making semen retention content? I need to comb through the loser shit. Like, I'm tired of this shit, chat. Like, shit that wouldn't even come across my mind, I have to address on stream. Should I start ignoring comments? But, like, the dumb shit sticks out to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I need to get better with that. Like I saw that comment something about I'm ugly and I'm this and I'm that. I Man, that's that red pill in y'all, man. Like y'all hate yourselves because of how you were born. Like what the oh, I'm ugly because my face is not a Giga Chad and the angle of my jawline and the structure of this and so all you are is your face. Man, that a could feel me with her eyes closed. She ain't even gotta see my face. Tell her close her eyes and listen to what I'm saying. I ain't even gotta. She ain't gotta see my face. 1983. Hey, that's my mom. I appreciate you, mom. My mom out here gifting subs. But like I was saying, chat, like your face is the only reason a woman can feel you. I think this just comes from the red pill's superficial understanding of women. That when they only have those superficial metrics. Okay, like it has to be your looks, it has to be your status, it has to be your clout, it has to be something superficial. Because they only see, okay, this guy got his foot in the door, or this guy got his, it was a video I was gonna do, and it was about where a guy was like this woman's furniture, like he delivered the furniture, right, and he was on the clock, and after the job, right, he texts the woman, hey, this is blank from such and such. Do you got a boyfriend or are you in a relationship or something like that? Like he texts her phone number, right? And I'm surprised, a lot of people somebody said something like this and they got on his ass in the comments. Do you think you would have cared if you found him attractive? And this is that whole trope on the internet that makes that argument between, okay, this is Riz or this is game, and then this is sexual harassment because the guy's ugly. But y'all don't see boundaries. Y'all don't see violating a person's boundaries. It don't matter how good you look. Creepy vibes, turn off vibes, you could be as nice looking as ever. This is why we have this idea of talking yourself out of the pussy. But that guy literally didn't even see the boundary that was violated by him not even necessarily respecting her or talking to her and being friendly to her in her home, but he texted her number because he got it from the job. Do you know how weird that is? Like that's like you drop something off for me on Uber Eats, and then you like start talking to me at my door or like you know what I'm saying? Chat, y'all don't get that. Like they only, and it's crazy. His brain went to, well, if he was attractive, would you blah blah blah. Oh my god, I just don't. I think the internet is so just like in its own like bubble, man. Niggas be jealous to be honest, trying to make like what excuse is that? Oh no, he's handsome, so he can just take her number off the work. Like what? See, Winter, you said what I was thinking, what I was probably gonna talk about in the video. First of all, this loser, if that's me on a job and I really was truly attracted to this woman and I'm in her home working on a job, then I already know I'm not going to be overly, because it's a situation where she is vulnerable. Like she's in her home. This is her private place. Like I'm a man doing a job in this woman's home. This is one of the most scary situations for a woman. So I know my approach is going to be super friendly, super kind, super respectful. And then through those vibes, it allows the blow of my intention not to come off like, listen, like I'm not even on that. Like I'm cool. She would have got a sense of my personality, my charisma, my charm. Like the vibes would have been there to the point where I go at the end of the thing, like, if for me to say something like, all right, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no boyfriend, blah blah. Like by the time I say that, the relationship we've already built, just being around each other, being funny, just having random conversations, it would not have been far. It would not have made her uncomfortable because I allowed her to become comfortable around me. I've showed her my personality. She might not fully trust me yet, but she's like, no, I have a good sense of this guy. We can text or we can talk more, blah, blah, blah. And she feels a little bit more safer. You know what I'm saying? You look only mad when you're dealing with little ass girls. No, they look at that because they think everything is about getting in the door, right? But what they don't realize is it's a lot of niggas who get in the door and then they get in the house and they in the house getting finessed. They in the house getting embarrassed, taken advantage of. So they think, all right, as long as you get in the door with your money, your clout, your status, something like that, some bullshit like that. Just get in the door. That's all they want to do is get in the door. That's all the red pill sees, I think, is the guys that get in the door. Just get in the door, please, as long as you get your stuff in the door. But what y'all don't understand is, and I love that True Cam said this, like worded it like this. Like he called it like, you're on a woman's radar. Y'all want to know when a woman is a certain level and status, she still is a human being. She still is a woman first. She's a woman before she's a celebrity. She's a woman before she's a cop. Same thing with a man. You're a man before you're a cop. You're a man before you're a celebrity. You're a man before you're a rapper. All the titles you can hide behind and that would put this persona on you. It always goes back to your character or who you are as a person. Meaning that you put this barrier between a person and human or another human being based on a title. But I look at characteristics because I know that's the consistent thread that you can't get around. You could pretend to be somebody or you can hide behind whatever, but I know your human side, your characteristics, all that shit is always still going to be there. Which is why I believe a woman could be the biggest celebrity in the world, top super famous person. But if I was around her as a human being to a human being, I'm talking about like I could be her pool cleaner. I could be her tailor. I like if my personality is around her somewhere somehow, I'm on the radar. And that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think that y'all see the men that become on their radar because these men are in the same level of them, tax bracket wise, or in the same industry. So yes, they're on her radar for the attention span, because just where her attention is at. But I'm telling y'all, if another guy was on her radar somewhere somehow randomly, and that guy had the type of confidence and charisma and game to impact her or make an impression, without all the things she's used to being impacted by, he stands out far greater because he didn't need the 10 million. He didn't need the big car to do it. The shit she's already used to, and that becomes more plain and adapted to every day. Every day. I was confused when people were saying how did Pete Davidson pull Kim Kardashian if she wasn't. Yo, I'm telling you, but it's hard for me to communicate with surface level thinking people because oftentimes they can't be convinced with understanding. They have to be shown. And even if you show them, right? Even if and when you show them, it's like they still want to blame and call for something else. Even when you show them the truth, they still filter it through and put it into a blender and make it be what they want and fit whatever narrative they wanted it to. The lingo I got, I'm gonna be honest. If you go back to my oldest videos, you'll see that the lingo kind of just got picked up video by video. Literally. I don't even know if I thought of the Dojo when I made my first video. Did I say that in that first? I don't even know. Like this shit just like each video just I was adding shit. The Dooney stuff is obvious. YNJ man and all them. I'm the man. I forgot they literally got a song called Dooney Land or Dooney Van, right? The funniest shit ever. But I took that was like Dooney Demon, Dooney General, Dooney this, and it spun it off and just got real playful with it. Side quests and all this MP, like it's a whole bunch of shit. Limps. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I must have been pissed off one day to come up with that. Is crazy. I said, man, call it motherfucker. Oh no, you know what? No, I came up with limps. Limps was because y'all said Twitch banned simp, so I was like, the fuck am I gonna say then? So I was like limp. Drop the S, give them an L, cause that's all they take. Man, that shit, man. I don't know how the fuck I came up with that, but that shit hit. You know what I'm saying? To the moon. To the moon wasn't enough. Y'all know to the moon, people say that with stocks. Like, people say it all the time. But no, to the moon, to Saturn, then we leave in a solar system. The Olymps don't even know. Like, everything just kept building on top of each other. I'm going to be honest. I can't even really say. Like, ideas just was coming, bro. Limps was your first joint. That's because I had to do it early because it was like Twitch is soft as baby ankle socks. I mean, I'm just not going to bite my tongue because there's too many platforms to switch to, so. And I make money in so many different ways, so. Twitch is soft as man. Like, so, I literally remember, like, simp, you can't call somebody a simp. Like, what? Like, that thing was crazy to me. I also used to be a lot more reckless. Yo, I toned down, I ain't going to lie, bro. That's just the feeling in me. It comes out at times, but, you know, I learned to be very professional. Because they came in and say, hey, how you doing? Let me see something real quick. Me scan a power level real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me just for my own investigation. Okay, Crystal is chocolate. So let me stop talking my shit. I appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you for the raid. We got a chocolate queen, huh? Okay, it's tough. Put that in the notes. Put that in the vault. He doing the player build analysis right now. You know I had to, brother. You know I had to. Did the stream end? No, my stream didn't end. What are y'all talking about? My shit not lagging, is it? Let me stop. That's my devious smile. That mean I'm up to no good. Thank you. Listen. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Trying to get crashed. Hey, yo, Chess, you got a demon time emote? Tell her she better do her research, man. Tell her she better do the research. You can't say demon time without thinking about me. Tell her she please do your research, man. The only thing I can do is warn you. The only thing I can be crystal clear. I like that. Let me be crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? Please do your research. Please do your research. You know, please be careful out here. You know, you're in a very dangerous place. What's understood don't need to be explained. Tell me something. She said, "LMAO Scorpio energy." If you know, you know. On God, nigga cooking in the Twitch chat. I done seen it all. I can't stop, bro. Like I'm devious, bro. I'm devious. When I see something I like, I ain't gonna lie. I just can't bite my tongue. I can't help it. I'm already knowing where this go. Why I gotta be going somewhere, man? All I did was speak my mind. All I did was say what I wanted to say. Am I so bad for that? I haven't even fully checked out her content yet. You know what I'm saying? What if Crystal is crazy? She can't be too crazy for me though. So I'm gonna see what's going on. They make it seem as the internet is something different from us, and yet are making robots being like us. Speaking of that, yo, we actually need to go to the Reddit though. I'm like, yo, I remember somebody put some shit in the Reddit, and it was like a AI thing that taught niggas how to text. Like, you know what I mean? Crazy. Krista thirsty. Oh man, got a lot to quench that. That ain't gonna be no problem. All right, so how far are we back on the Reddit? Why am I seeing busky ass niggas in the Reddit? Like, what's gotten into y'all? What's gotten into y'all? Y'all see this? Most of the video is horny content straight from U-Hub. You gatekeeper side quest. Hold on. Where are we at though? Somebody told me about this. Somebody told me watch this. God damn, no, y'all got the Reddit jumping, chat. What the fuck? Bro, y'all, why y'all ain't tell me the Reddit was jumping like this? Shit getting up votes. Them all got 12 votes, 17 votes, 26. What's going on with the Reddit? And it's the hot tab. I'm behind on the hot tab. This ain't even everything. So we're gonna have to skim through. Where are we at? God damn. No, we're gonna have to speed run this chat. Let me see. Bro, this shit got 119 votes. How do our Reddit be jumping like that, chat? What the fuck? Man. Find out y'all niggas be bored. Let me find out y'all be out here bored. Alright. We're gonna have to be very selective. Oh my god. And Crystal paying the fee? Oh my god. And Crystal paying the fee with the putting into the dojo investing? No, I love me a woman that shows how she cares and shows love. I just, actions do speak louder than words, Krista. So I like that. I love that.